Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back working on the big old forge, on the forge. And it's coming along quite nicely. We've had some really good rounds of testing, we've got a lot built, and that's got to welcome you. And thank you for joining me, and as always, I'm hoping you're having a good one. I'm having a really good one now that I know this thing's going to work when it's done, in some form or fashion. I'm still thinking about rebuilding that whole top section, and not using the explosive bolts when I start, just to see if it works. Hey, where'd they go? My blocks are disappeared. Oh no, where'd they go? Oh yeah, I put a skew up there, never mind. So, yeah, we're just going to get this all bubbled up. So we have some protection here, because this is going to be our door. Now, the fun part is getting everything in the right spot, and it gets a little tricky when it's near the ground. I was thinking of using the build beam with my little dude that right there. Yeah, come. Hey, look at me when I'm talking at you. Or talking about you. Oh. That's like talking to myself, kind of, because that's my dude, my little citizen for NeuTecha. But if you haven't been wondering what NeuTecha is, it's a world. A community-built world. I kind of got her started. I put a lot of building into it, and you're more than welcome to come and join in on the building excitement. This is going to be part of NeuTecha. This is going to be my, I'll say my first crafting station for NeuTecha, because there can be more than one. But like I said in the last one, I was worried about size limits and on space restrictions, so I use these single yellow blocks. Turns out I have enough room to make the wall the same all the way around, so I gotta rip this sucker out. Get out of here. You get gone. I don't want you in here. Go. No, don't tear me apart. No, leave me alone. That's the wall. Why is the wall talking to me? Jesus. It's getting crazy around here. I'm getting a little excited. So we got it all tore out. Now let's put the new one back in. Get that in there. And now it just comes to mind that, yeah, this could be a tricky. Because it really sucks when you get the bunch done and you don't quite realize that you missed a space and then it doesn't fit and then you got to undo them. So I'm going to do this. Having a little build helper. Yeah, build helper. So you can build beam and stuff like that is always handy. Get underneath, you got a lot more freedom with the camera, I find. And we'll get that section bubbled up. Because everything needs to be protected, at least at the low level. But like I was saying about that NeuTecha project, if you want to get in on that, all you got to do is go down in the description, find the link for the NeuTecha project, follow it through. I would suggest watching and reading through the first post that I started the thread with. A lot of useful information on what you should consider about your builds if you're going to submit. And yeah, we better do this. We need some batteries on this. We don't want it just to have to rely on wireless chargers keeping it charged. Oh, got something wrong. Yeah, that one's over too far. It needs a little surplus. Now we'll round that out with some armor. Try and keep it all looking nice and neat. Something like that. Good. Making progress. I'll try that there. And we'll see how it goes. Now I switched the idea up a little bit. Instead of the door's motor, or so-called motor, being on top, I'm going to put it just behind at the top. And I'm going to hope it doesn't cause the door to swing in and jam up. But I am going to use the small bearing rings. I think that's what they're, small rings anyway, we'll call them that. To keep it hopefully centered and square and everything right. But we'll have to get to that part first, won't we? Yeah, something like that. Yep, liking it. Yeah, we'll just pretty this up, because as I've been doing through this entire build, I'm trying to eliminate as many attach points as I can in hopes of saving some frames and also saving some headaches. Because when you get an unexpected attach point and the block just don't pick the right one and then it gets jammed in somewhere and then it's all screwing with things, and oh man, it sucks when it crashes out of game. So we're going to try and do our best to avoid that. Oh, I really want that covered. So we're going to lose that. I'd rather see this cut or not see this, because I want it covered, than something we're not really going to see. So yeah, I'm thinking that's coming along nicely. And now here's where I found some weirdness. Okay, now it's still technically one tech. So okay, I kind of understand. Oh no, I have already separated. Never mind. But yeah, like look at this. It was on there. It still won't work. The first one did. But it seems like when I put it back on the tech, it says, no, not having it. So I was kind of wondering, I'm going to try this. Maybe this will work. And no. That's a big screw me is what it is. Now, I like putting the rings where I need them, so it's a good reminder. Because well, I got kind of a bad memory at some stuff. And I need reminders. So, it's good to know. So that's how we're going to have to do the door, I guess. So we got her kind of back in place. The last one, it didn't quite work out. I wasn't really impressed with it. So I actually got a little frustrated and cut it off real early. So we're just going to do it again. And now that we know the little limitations of this, we know not to mess around with leaving the blocks on the tech. We'll just throw them away. Okay, we got one there. Now hopefully this is a wide enough separation between the rings that it'll keep the door from dragging on the ground. But we won't know until we get there. But we are gonna try. Okay, there's our little resource in there. That's our motor. Alright. And there, unanchored. Should be good. Now, I do need to do something for, like, our button. Because the conveyor is the button. So we're going to have to figure out something so it's easy to see. Say if we're in a small tech, we'd still be able to see it without having to zoom out and way up and over. But hey, it's looking like it's working pretty nice. I'm liking that. Now, do we get our spacings right? That's the next thing. Oh, come on, do it, do it, do it. Oh, nice. That's decent. I am liking that. That looks really good that way. I think that's going to work. Now, I was thinking of trying to make it go around and then flatten out against the front, but it's not really the goal, honestly. I want to be able to open and close reliably, easily. And to make it turn that little corner is probably way more work than it's really gonna... It's not gonna be worth it for the results. It is something I might try later, but not on this. I just don't think it's worth it for this one. Oh, and that closes beautifully. Right on. Oh, I'm getting excited. Yeah, almost got this puppy done. And it's a very cute puppy. Yeah, they almost line up too. So now, let's just make that button a little easier to find. I'm going to put it up like that. I guess you're still going to have to tilt up and zoom around or zoom out or whatnot, but oh well. It's a bearable. At least this way it'll be easier to find, easier to see. So just in case if I ever do release these for other people to use, you know, they'll be able to find it easy. And I'm going to put a little birdie up there just to help signify where it is. Yeah, I like that. And what I normally was doing is about places of importance. I put the little Rudolph nose because I think it's neat. And I think it stays lit up. I don't know if it turns on and off at night. I can't remember, but I haven't really noticed. Most of the times I've seen it has been on. It could have been dark though, or dusk, or early morning before the lights go out. But either way, we're going to get her all... Well, no, I can't put that on there. Got to make sure you can still see the top one. Yeah, I'm liking that. That looks nice. Goes with the theme I got going here. So yeah, that's what we got so far. And now watch. Boom. built on a block, not an explosive bolt. Built with an started with an explosive bolt, falls apart. So that almost proves my idea. The only way I can prove the idea of the explosive block being the sole problem is if I rebuild that top section, which I still am thinking of doing though, just to see if that is the thing. Because I think if I do figure that out, that would be a good way to maybe help out the developers figure out the real issue behind the explosive blocks, and then when they are fixed and working 100%, I can always replace that, right? Because still, tearing out 3 little pink blocks or whatever is way easier, way faster than having to build beam techs into position, line them all up, and go through all that kind of headache. So I'd rather do that if I can. Now I was going to try just putting the pink to here and see if it would change anything. Now we'll take that one out, because maybe since I've taken it out completely, does it work? No, not gonna work. So it's almost like that tech remembers, like, I started with an explosive bolt and I'm going to be a dick about things and I'm just going to fall apart because he's trying things. He's pushing stuff, and you know what? I'm pushing back. That seems to be what that bug is telling me right now. Okay, so we're back at our testing spot. We got to check out for door. Oh, what the? Come on. What's up with that? The door jumps up out of position. Not cool. Not at all, my friend. Let's see if we can get that to work. Hopefully it'll get back in position. We're quick. Oh, did it? Oh, pretty close. Maybe one more. Bump. Oh, I think that's going to work nicely. Oh, no, gotta go that way a bit. Just that way? How's that? I think that'll work. Okay, let's get this sucker all anchored in here on its track and good to go. Yeah, throw it away. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but all of a sudden there's these long pauses when I take a block off or put one on. I wasn't getting that before. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. My bad. What's wrong? There, it was too close. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we'll get this one on. Yeah, like that. Okay, I think we're ready. We'll unanchor. Oh, it's hanging there pretty good, I think. Oh, pretty close to the ground, though, so we're going to have to really be careful where we build. If there's any hills, we need to be on the top of it. Okay, we'll take that apart. Get rid of that, just in case it does cause any weirdness. Now, let's see what it does for us. Hopefully good stuff. All good stuff, that's all we want. Good, good, good. Because if it ain't good, it's bad. I like the way the wireless chargers look, too, as they stretch out, go across. Oh, too far. Lost my power. I didn't want to lose my power. I don't feel powerful. Oh, there they're back. It's a nice thing of having most of your roof done in batteries. Gives it something to reach. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Now let's see the door. Now hopefully this all lines up good. I forgot to actually check it the way I do with the Hawkeye laser pointer. So it might. Oh no, it's not gonna. Oh no. Bonk. Oh, it jostled. It's been jostled. It was an awful jostle. But we know where the issue is. We know that it's working. We just got to line things up, give them some room to work. And I'm going to put that in there. As you can see, I got black Hawkeye blocks on my conveyor tracks. Well, that's because I put my droppers right in line. So now when it comes down to the end, the last one drops the resource. Should allow me to anchor. And I remembered I wanted to put a resource collection area in. So now we can charge, and we can also dump off resources here for the crafting. And as you probably already know, we can store everything. I got a silo for every component. Whee! I got a silo for both refined and unrefined resources, just in case. I know there ain't much that needs unrefined resources, but good to have them. Because even if they're not called for, we got a refinery in this thing, so we can always refine whatever we need. And as you can see, I've accidentally scrapped a few things, and I got some components already built up in there. Now, I was thinking of making the resource collection center area wrap right around the upper piece too, so it would pull resources, it would bring them over, drop them, then the main spot on this main part would be able to pick them up. But I'm not 100% sold on that yet. I'm thinking about it still. Like, this isn't done yet. Until I put it into a save for NeuTecha, this is not done. Because I still got a couple ideas I'm kind of going over. Like I said, there could be up to 5 pieces for this. The 4th piece is already, I'm doing that. Because I want to see if it'll work. And also, I think it should be really handy, since we don't have like an insane amount of bubbles or weapons on this. For the size of it, I mean. Like, we got lots of plasma cutters and we got lots of megatons, but they're spread all the way around the thing. So there's only so much that can shoot at once, and megatons are slow firing. So, you know, we're going to need some kind of defense. And that's where I'm still not 100% sure on what I want to do for that. Nah, that looks wrong. I don't know if I like that. That's... Nah. I was going to try and cover those conveyors with armor, but no, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave them open. Leave them looking pretty light, because they do add their own nice little style to things, eh? And it makes things a little easier to see what's going on. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, we're using the Geocore ones. They're the biggest ones there. They hold the most. At least last time I checked. So I'd say this is coming along quite nicely. It's been taking quite a bit to get her this far, but I think it's more than worth it. Because I can see me using this base for quite a while. Especially in NeuTecha. It'll get put in the world. It'll be there and forever. Or until the save friggin' craps out on me. Which, let's not hope that ever happens. It takes a long time to put them together. But what I am trying to do is set up each location in its own creative save. And then I've been trying to find a way to edit all my text out of a creative save and put them into a new creative save. So I can just take every location individually, dump it into the main one, and then do it that way. I think that would be an easy way to recover from a corrupt save if it happens. So I'm going to try that, unless one of my location saves craps out. That could suck too. But if I can get it so I just have the information for the text onto a text file, I don't care. Because that text file, I can do other things to keep it separate and hopefully protected. And then I have a backup plan to my backup plan. Redundancy. Oh, beauty, it worked. The droppers drop nicely. It anchors up good. Okay, now let's check this door. Let's see if it's going to work for us. But I'm thinking right around in here, we're going to call this one at just about an end. So as always, I do thank you once again for joining me. It looks like it's going to line up all right. Oh, little bump. Not liking that. We're going to have to do some... Oh, and it goes too far. But yeah, if you did enjoy what you saw, throw the like down there. Some comments as well. They're always awesome. And that's the awesome you guys bring to a channel. And it is always appreciated here on mine. I can guarantee you that. You guys got any suggestions, feedback, stuff like that? More than welcome. Just be nice. I try to be nice, so I hope you all feel like being nice. And from there, don't forget about the description. After you've thrown the like and the comments and the subscription, the dinging of the bell, maybe you've wandered the channel a little bit. You brought some friends along, shared some popcorn and some good ones, because we're always trying to have good ones here. But hit that description up, check out those links. Join in on the awesome Terra Techiness on the forums there. We got the NeuTecha project. We got the Solar Showcase. And you know what? Every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get up to some multiplayer rounds, and we will be doing so as long as we can. And if you'd like to help this little channel out, survive and grow, and just hopefully get better, there's a paypal.me link in that description. If you feel like making a small donation, it would be more than welcome, and it would really be awesome and always appreciated. The money will be going right back into keeping my equipment for this channel running, and maybe we'll get into some giveaways and other good stuff. So until that next time, just keep being that awesome. Keep having a good one. Bye.